All right, we are back for part 2 of the Monster huge, largest junk journal in the world. I wonder how many people out there have done very large junk journals, and every page is completely junked and journaled and painted on. This has a nice painty background, doesn't it? So in the first video, I got all the way through the first 2 signatures, and I talked a little bit about the journal, how I made it. So I have 3 signatures to go, and I was talking about how I was trying to make December on one side and summer on the other, but it didn't always work out. This journal was made, I think, July 2021 as a Christmas in July journal, but it's turned into memory keeping and junk journaling and December daily journaling in 2022. So yeah, I just wanted to fill it up. So here's a Christmas card from Melody in 2022. And I thought this picture went perfect with this page that was already in the journal with these hot cocoa mugs. These are from old calendars. And I have a little scrapbook trim down here, which also has little cocoa mugs on it. You notice some of the pages are getting a lot simpler than they were in, 21. I had some very complicated pictures in here. Because the journal was so heavy, I decided that I really needed to do some flat, easy pages. So this is another painted background. And I drew these kawaii pumpkins, and this was one of my first attempts at doing something kawaii. And the stems are made out of fabric. These are little fabric scraps, and I've got these little glitter paper hard side die cut. And I did the little kawaii ghost and the kawaii pumpkins, which I thought were kind of cute. Also some fall journaling over here on this side. This was from a pie that my sister had taken to Thanksgiving 2022, and it had this window that was in the shape of an apple. So I sort of said, I have to have that. I like any kind of junk packaging that has windows in it. And it had this really nice apple tree on there. And let me tell you, the pie box was much better than the pie. I didn't eat the pie, but everybody tells me the pie was like, but the pie box was really pretty. And I have some pictures of baby possum here at apple picking time in the fall, and I've got these fall dimensional stickers of apples and crates of apples and some basket of apples here, and you got the apple tree. And this is material here for the stem and the leaves. I just backed that with some material scraps. That was a lot of fun. Packaging. I love to use packaging, but I like to mix it up with some scrapbook paper and trim and different things. Okay, this is from 2021, and I have this ruffle. I don't know, when I did this journal, I was into making these really large ruffles. Maybe because it's a really large journal. Some ribbon, and these sunflower stickers, I believe, were given to me. Wanda, Day in My World, I think she sent me these from the Dollar Tree because I couldn't find them at mine. And there's a picture of baby possum at the Buttonwood Sunflower Farm, picking some sunflowers. They got some little bees on there. I think this frame here, I had to cut it down, but I think this frame was from Dolores J. Rush. So I love to put my things that people send me into my journal. Now here's another sketch. I sketched this baby elephant, gave him a party hat because August 12th, 2021 was World Elephant Day. And I did this really fun lettering, and I've got this boho paper with the elephant, and I've got this boho trim from the Dollar Tree. Just very festive party for World Elephant Day. And this is done with an Elegant Writer, which is like a water-soluble ink. It's so much fun to use. You make a black line and then you add water, and it just turns all these beautiful colors. I love playing with the Elegant Writer. And this was to remember Mom's 90th and 92nd on the other page birthday. We had a big party for her, and this is a very old picture of her. I put some trim around it, and this was the playbill to her. We made this up for fun for her party, with some things about her life in here and what we were going to do at the party. So that was a lot of fun. And then my sister, when my mom was 75, had made this bookmark, 2004. Wrote this little poem about when Mom was 75. And then this is pictures of me and Baby Possum and Mom at somebody's wedding. Oh, no, this was at her party. This was, oh no, it says fashion show, Sunday, May 22nd, 2016, Angel Fun. Okay, I take that all back. This was at a fashion show that my sister had. She used to do benefit fashion shows for a hospital program. I got some nice ribbon on there. So that was Mom's 90th. And then this card over here says 90. This is from her 90th birthday. But this picture is actually from her 92nd birthday, which is a much smaller party because of COVID. But I'm glad we got to give her a really big party. And this is a picture of my son and his ex. I made this fancy frame here. Oh, this is, yeah, for Mom. This was a birthday card for Mom. And I got a little picture down there. My sister dressed her up as a queen for the day at 92. And some people are often, or thought about often, and always with a smile. Oh, I love this. This is a picture that my father took of my mother in an outhouse, Ridgefield, Connecticut. Yeah, he was quite the card. And here's me and Mom. My father also took that picture. He was into developing pictures at one time. 90, and I put +2 on there. And this is Mom, queen for a day. And I didn't know I had all these in here. Oh, and then I took a picture of her on the throne. So she's on the royal throne with her crown, queen for a day. So we called the outhouse her royal throne. I forgot I had all these in here. Oh my gosh. Could I get them all back in here? I didn't know there was so much in there. Okay. Oops, that's a big one. All right. It's all kind of back in there. And this is another fun page. My son was Bob Ross for Halloween. We got the wig and everything, the painter palette. And so I had these artist stickers from the Dollar Tree. And then if you go on a Wikitree, which is like Wikipedia, but it's family tree, they connect you. They're building like a world family tree. They will find relatives or they will find connections. So I am connected to Bob Ross through marriage to his mother. That's just funny. So my father's family married into a family that married into a family that married into a family that was Bob Ross's mother's husband, maybe her second husband or first husband or something. But that was fun. And then you open this up, and here is just printed out one of Bob Ross's paintings there. I've got some more of those Dollar Tree artist stickers. And then on this side, This is an actual drawing that my son did when he was very little of a dog that looked like our dog Shannara. And I just added more stickers to it. So this was funny. Get it back in there. And then on this side looks like some Christmas. Oh, this is from a book about teddy bears. Well, this was a calendar. And then this was from a book about Christmas teddy bears. And then I ripped it so that you can see these two bears. And then my great niece Christmas card and my great niece and nephew Christmas card. And these were 2022 Christmas cards. Yeah. So my great nieces and nephew Christmas 2022. In with the Christmas bears. And here's something else I drew. And I drew this in 2021. And this was information about the elderberry tree, also known as the elder mother. So I sketched this really strange tree in the shape of an old lady. And she's got branches full of elderberries. And elderberry means beauty and purification, healing, love, abundance, magic, protection, life, death, rebirth, protection, the elder tree, the elder mother, the elder tree. Just a little sketch I did there. And one of the first signs of autumn I put were the ripening of the elderberries. This was a field trip we took for this last Christmas, 22. And we went to see the lobster trap tree down in Stonington, Connecticut. And down at the docks, town docks, they build this Christmas tree out of lobster pots, and they decorate it with these buoys, and each buoy is painted by an artist. And this is one of the buoys painted like the Mona Lisa. And there's a picture of Flat Stanley getting clawed by the lobster. And a picture of the docks there. It's a really fun little field trip for Christmas. At night, they light it up with all the colored lights. But during the day, you can see the art. Every buoy was done by an artist, and they were beautiful. I took a lot of pictures. I didn't print them all out. There's like 100 of them. Got some trim on there. And this is a memory page. This is from another calendar, and this was from the National Parks calendar, and it had all these retro pictures on there, which I just love this color here. Put a little camping sticker, and this is baby possum sleeping in the tent. And I don't think it's something on there. Oh, that flips up. That flap flips up. Got this camping ribbon. This is a Dollar Tree, isn't it? And underneath is him playing at the lake at the campground. It says Happy Campers. We did some camping when he was little. And this was so funny because a big storm came that night. And Mr. Possum had gone back to work, and we were staying at the campground. And the wind, and it was lightning and wind and rain, a terrible storm. And the floods came, and the tent started filling up with water. And we grabbed him in a sleeping bag and everything, and we threw him in the station wagon, and we took him home. Put him to bed, dried everything out, went back the next day to get the tent, dry everything in the tent out. So here's the rainbow coming out after a storm. A very large journaling card. Okay, this is Mr. This is the X, the X possum. This is the X possum and Possum Baby, who was a little bit older. We upgraded to a small camper there. Upgraded to a small camper. That's a large tag, but it fits in that pocket. And this is something from Denny. And I used the card to put a memory picture of Mom and my sisters and brothers. There's 6 of us. And we're in order of age, so brother's the oldest, I'm the oldest girl, then that sister, and that one, then that brother, and that sister, and that looks like it's from the 80s. And this was a thank you card from Denny. And tidings of comfort and joy, put a little tag there. Decorated the page with bling and the cardinals. Was going with the red and black theme here. This was a cardinal painting I had done and made Christmas cards out of. I sewed it on here for making a pocket. Got a little trim there. Put one of these little cookies. I don't know what's on there. Oh, I guess that rubbed off or something. Don't know. Ah, this was a really fun page. Ah, this is my sister retired. And this is a paper plate from the little party we had for her. This is a paper plate too. I used black in the background, and I took a hole punch and I hole punched all this confetti, and I put black sparkle ribbon. And then this is one of my better paper engineering projects. And let's see if I can get it here. And it pops open like that. And this is picture of the one who retired, my sister, and me. Her retirement decorations. Here she is with her sign that says, "My sister has the best sister." And a wise woman once said, "I'm out of here." So that was her retirement. Put this really pretty scrapbook paper with the black background here around the pictures. And if you want to know how to do this kind of really fun journal page, I will put the playlist for this journal below. So there is definitely journal page videos on almost every single one of these pages, if not all. And I was doing some really fun slow stitching. And somebody was making owls, inspired by Deanie at Hot Threads SD. And then I glued all three of them into the book. I was like, oh, I should have kept a cute couple out to use for other things, but they were super fun. And that is in my playlist too. This is an older page I did with something that had a very large window in it. This is plastic, some kind of packaging or something. And this was, I don't remember. Isn't that terrible? You know, and people will remember better than I do. Oh, you know what? This is a coloring book page. Haha. I remember this green spackled background is coming out of one of the coloring books. So this was already in a coloring book, and I just colored it in. You know, sometimes it takes me a while. And this is my flying clear wing moth. Otherwise known as a hummingbird moth. So I have some journaling. Ida was the hurricane. I was looking out the window. I saw the black-eyed Susans, and I was thinking about the hummingbird moth that I saw on the butterfly bush. Well, the hurricane arrived, and then I've got this little tiger lily here. And this was growing wild, and I stopped and I picked the little bulbils, but they never grew. But I'd love to have some of those here. And this was a field trip. I've got a little Native American boy there, and this is Bob Inman, who's doing flint knapping, making the arrowhead, showing the methods they used to use. And this is Flat Stanley, the picture of all the different kinds of chert that he had. And then I've got a little chip here of the flint, and this was from New York, Onondaga chert, Western New York. And this is from the Amazon catalog back there. And this is another remembrance page. And this is when we left Afghanistan and 13 soldiers were killed. And I've got 13 stars. and from where they went in Afghanistan, and their bodies were flown home to the national airport there. And I've got the services. There was a Marine, there was a Navy, and an Army. Some gave all, I put. I'm trying to see. Oh, these are their names all around the edge and their ages. Oh my gosh, these guys were so young, 22, 23, 23, 20 years old, 20 years old. Final flight home. August 2021. Oh, pick that up. And another Christmas page. This is a European robin. And I had this ribbon, and this was from the calendar. And then I had this paper with the pine cones. I said, oh, that all goes together so nicely. And then I've got a Christmas card from Denny. And I just put it in there. I could probably fit more cards in there, but I don't really need this to be any heavier than it is. Another remembrance page. And this was 20 years from 9/11, never forgotten. And I made these two shapes. And I painted the background, and I stenciled the little birds on, and then I made the flowers from die cuts to represent the Twin Towers. And then this is another field trip, December 18th, 2022, and I was going to go back there, and I haven't gotten there yet. I'm going to go back and do some sketching. So we went to Logi's greenhouse. There's me, there's Stanley, and a dinosaur, and some flowers in the greenhouse. This is from a Tasha Tudor book. And there was a woman, Tova Martin, who wrote a book about Tasha Tudor, whose family owns and works the greenhouse. So this is the Tasha Tudor Logi's greenhouse connection page. I just cut out a bunch of pictures, flowers from a catalog, put them around the outside. Oh, and this is from their brochure. And this is, see, I can't put it up, that's going to block the light, so we're getting towards the end here. This is a hidden page, so it looks like a belly band with trim and rickrack, and then you pull this out, and this is from an antique magazine. This is a tennis dress and a bicycle costume, and this was some old pictures I had of these, what they're called, bone shaker bicycles that was in a parade in New Haven around the 1980s. It was probably a St. Patrick's Day parade or a Columbus Day parade. Just a large journaling card, but then you can open this, and there is the hidden page, and lots of flowers and birds, and there's a really old picture of me with a bicycle. I see it's got a whole bicycle theme going here. Bicycle paper, bicycle, little card with a dog on a bicycle. And this is from Jen, okay. Life Mix Jen. Cute little puppy dog there on a bike, and I got bicycle trim. Lee Bell Park, Fairfield, California, June 1970. And does this open too? No, it's just on there. Okay, got Rick Rack on there. Rick Rack. So then this goes like that. So that closes. And again, I do have a video on how to make this hidden page. So it looks just like a belly band and a card and a journaling card. But there's a hidden page underneath. And this is a field trip. There's Stanley, Flat Stanley at the movie theater. We went to see Avatar, The Way of Water. And this I just printed out, and I put little blue glitter glue and the little blue freckles there. The Way of Water avatar. Okay, this one I've done a while ago, but I added this vellum here because to protect it a little bit. This green was rubbing off, I think, on the other page or something. And this is my sister, my mom, and this is an angel my sister drew. You know, she's in her 50s now. She did this in kindergarten. And then got a little Christmas tree here with 4 stars on it. And this is baby Jesus in the manger. And her Christmas angel. And here's her signature. But that green, yeah, it was kind of rubbing off on everything. I wanted to protect it. And this is December Daily Journaling, Christmas Day 2022. We played a game of LCR, left, center, right. And I made, this is wrapping paper, and then I think this was wrapping paper too with these kitties, and I made a kitty wreath. And in the center of the wreath, I put a picture when my niece won the game. Baby possum, me, sister possum there. And I used these little kitty cats LCR stickers from the Dollar Tree because we had kitties here. And then the bow for the wreath is one of the fake $100 bills that we were playing with. Just a fun game on Christmas. This is the first page of the last signature. There's not that much left. Yay! Jurassic Quest. I think most of the pages, not all of them, but most of the pages in this last signature are pretty recent. And this was a field trip when we took Flat Stanley to see the dinosaurs. Possum Patty. Ah, T-Rex. Dinosaur Quest. This was September 24th. And there's Flat Stanley and the dinosaur egg, and Flat Stanley and the dinosaur's mouth. And this was one of their brochures. Jurassic Quest it was called. Just fun. And this was from a pack of Jurassic World stickers. I don't know if these were from the Dollar Tree or not. And then I've got these puffy dinosaur stickers on here. Got one down there, got one over here. The little dino in the egg. And then I got a puffy dinosaur sticker there. Journal tends to knock everything down. And just some gnome wrapping paper, really festive trim, gnome ribbon, a Christmas card from Baby Possum there. I put some gnome stickers on the inside too. Baby Possum and his friend. Look at all the gnomes. That was my Christmas gnome page. And this is from the Amazon Christmas catalog. And oh, when Baby Possum came up for Christmas, we went to an escape room. We had a great adventure. And we escaped in time. We won. So this is our team. We got out in time. And the waiting room was very, very gothic. There's a picture of me sitting in this big goth chair. It was fun. And all this is from the Amazon catalog. And then this sign, you know, that usually points to where things are. And this is from the catalog. And it was like, you know, the word find was over here and the coloring page was over there. And I just took those little saying stickers, you know, like you get those Tim Holtz ones. And I tried to put in things that went along with the Amazon Christmas catalog, like Bright Winter Day, you know, peace and happiness, you will find it. It's a long journey, a dream of going back. Just things like that for fun. And then this is a calendar page, Great Horned Owl. And I got some more of the, can you see that? No. Gotta come up just a little bit there. All right. Down here, there's a little raccoon with binoculars. And on the day we went to the escape room, there was a store. It was a museum store. It was the Animated Film Museum store. And I got a picture of Baby Possum there with Alvin and the Chipmunks. I thought that was really cute. I put that in there. Then I got a little sticker from the Amazon catalog there. And this is a fun ugly sweater page. I did this in 2021. And I was watching a video. Somebody was making ugly sweaters from washi tape. And it's really simple. You just put the washi tape and you cut the shape of a sweater out. And then you put like a sticker on it, and I put faux stitching there. And you can put people's faces or magazine faces or your face, whatever. But I put the kitty faces on. This one's got a little cotton on there. And then just a little journaling card there. And they're ugly Christmas sweaters. That was 2021. And now we're back to 2022. My nephew with the sack of toys for the grand nieces and nephew. Some of the Amazon catalog there, and this is a calendar page, and a lot of the Amazon catalog here, and just random pictures. See, there's like pictures here, so I continued and I put random pictures around and stickers, merry memories. And it was also, I think, the last day of Hanukkah. So I got my sister and her family there lighting the Hanukkah candles. And then Baby Possum sporting the Garth Brooks look. And my brother with a stack of fake $100 bills. And then the kids, they're watching a Christmas movie. And then this is Big Pink page. Let's see what it is. I know it flips up. It's got Velcro. Oh, this is all love and pink because this is, my sister took my mom, get her hair done, and they dyed it pink. It really wasn't that pink, but it kind of washed out real quick. It was fun. That was for her 92nd birthday. And then I just put some journaling cards there. And then the cat's knocking at the door. And then there's a picture down here at the bottom. I think he's banging on the door. Oh, this picture mom down here with her pink hair. 92nd birthday. And this is this was a Christmas card with the mug of chocolate on there. This is from Heather C. And I actually did some journaling because this is like an insert in the card. So I glued this side down, and then on this side I made little pockets and put these ATCs that she made in here. Aren't they cute? Like little vellum pockets there. Put little festive snowman, and then I got another card over here. This one's from Sharon at Connection of Lives and Interests. And this is just friend Christmas mail here. And then this was sent by Rosie's Creative Wings. Isn't that pretty? She made that, made the little envelope. I like the sparkle reindeer on that. It tucks in. So clever. Very festive trim and bow there. And these green pom-poms are on the next page, which is the second to last page. And this is Christmas Memories. This was from a gift bag. I think I did this in 2021. Yeah, because I made these melted chocolate round ATCs. Yeah, but this one kind of stuck to the opposite page, so I've got a little paper on there. I got to clean that off. So this is my brother, and this is my brother. Same brother who did the Easter Bunny at the old house where we had the daycare. And this was, Mom was singing the Chiquita Banana song. And this one's quite recent, January 5th, 2023. This is from the Chiquita Banana commercial, and these are just from magazines, and a little monkey sticker there. And that is it, the very last page. And I did this one also, I think in 21, yeah. And this was the last day at the beach, and I have this big fish swallowing me. That's me sitting in my beach chair down there. Sorry about all the glare. And I got a picture of a seagull. Oh, the last day at the beach, I saw 2 new birds. I was doing bird watching that year. The ring-billed gull and the semi-palmated plover. And I saw a lovely of ladybugs. Did you know that if you see a swarm of ladybugs, it's called a lovely? I collected stones, things that I did. Oh, here's my stones. My obos I made. So that was the last day at the beach 2021. And then this is just one of those calendar pages. And I've already showed you the back. And oh my goodness, this is 7.5 pounds, a monster journal. Let me see now. So I believe there are 60, 3 times 4 is 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 12 is 60 pages, not counting all the flip outs. 60 pages, you know, not counting all this kind of stuff. Like when I did this page over here, there was like 5 different 5 different sides to it. But 60 foundation pages, very large, 60 very large pages. Done. This is going back on the shelf for a while again. So thanks for hanging in there. If you watched the whole entire flip through, let me get a prize. So if you remember the Kitty Angels with the butterfly wings, I have 3 packs. I have the orange, the green, and the pink. So if you would like to win one of these, in the comments below, please say orange butterflies, green butterflies, or pink butterflies. Choose one. So I want you to, in the comments below, just say pink butterflies, or if you like the green one, say green butterflies, or if you like the orange one, say orange butterflies. So I will be giving these away to 3 different people, depending on which color you like the best. And there are a lot in there. There are 33 orange ones, 33 pink ones, and only 32 green ones. But they are beautiful, and you can use them in your junk journaling. So thank you for watching part 1 and part 2. And if you haven't seen part 1, I will link 1 to 2 and 2 to 1 so you can watch both of them. And I will link the playlist. So if you have nothing better to do but watch many videos on how all these fun pages were made, go through the playlist. So thanks for coming along today. And don't forget, pink butterflies, green butterflies, orange butterflies. Bye-bye.